Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco just gave us the most heartwarming glimpse into their first Christmas as a married couple, and honestly, the internet cannot handle how adorable they are together. If you want to see what true happiness looks like, you need to stick around because what they shared last night has everyone talking, and if you love this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're spilling all the tea every single day. Last night, these two lovebirds decided to share a piece of their holiday season with the world, and let me tell you, it was everything we didn't know we needed. They posted videos of themselves decorating their Christmas tree together, and the energy was just so pure, so genuine, so completely them. You could see them hanging ornaments, laughing, and just being completely comfortable in each other's presence. The video showed them working together on the tree while holiday music played in the background, and honestly, it felt like we were getting a peek into a private moment that was both intimate and beautiful. What really caught everyone's attention was the way Benny looks at Selena in these videos. You know that look when someone is completely head over heels in love and they can't hide it even if they tried. That's exactly what we're seeing here. His eyes light up when he sees her, and there's this softness to his expression that just screams, "I found my person." It's the kind of look that makes you believe in love again, especially during the holiday season when everything feels a bit more special and a bit more possible. The whole aesthetic of their Christmas celebration is surprisingly down to earth, which has a lot of people talking. When you think about Selena Gomez, you might expect over-the-top decorations or some elaborate holiday setup, but that's not what we're seeing at all. They have one beautiful Christmas tree that rotates, and that's pretty much the centerpiece of their celebration. It's simple, it's cozy, and it's exactly what you'd want for a quiet Christmas at home with your person. There's no pretense, no need to impress anyone, just two people enjoying their first holiday season as husband and wife. What's really refreshing about this whole situation is how normal everything feels. Selena has built an empire and has more money than most of us could ever dream of having, but she's not using the holidays as an opportunity to show off wealth or status. Instead, she's showing us that happiness doesn't come from having the most expensive decorations or the most elaborate setup. It comes from being with the person you love and creating memories together. That's a lesson that resonates especially during a time when social media can make us feel like we need to have everything perfect and picture-ready. The vibe you get from watching their videos is that their home is probably one of those places where you'd actually feel comfortable. You know how some houses feel like museums where you're afraid to touch anything or sit on the furniture? Their place seems like the complete opposite. It probably has that lived-in feeling where you can kick off your shoes, curl up on the couch, and just be yourself. The kind of home where the hosts actually want you to feel relaxed, and where hospitality means making sure everyone feels like they belong. Imagine walking into their house during the holidays. The atmosphere would probably be warm and inviting with soft lighting and the smell of something delicious cooking in the kitchen. They'd probably greet you with genuine smiles and immediately offer you something to drink or eat. Maybe they have a collection of cozy blankets draped over the couch for guests to use, or maybe they keep extra slippers by the door so everyone can be comfortable. It's that kind of thoughtfulness that makes a house feel like a home and makes guests feel like family rather than visitors. The way they exist together in these videos tells us so much about their relationship dynamic. There's no awkwardness, no forced moments for the camera, just natural, comfortable togetherness. They're decorating the tree, and you can tell they're genuinely enjoying the process, not just doing it for content. That authenticity is what makes people connect with them because we can all recognize when something is real versus when it's being performed for social media. In their case, everything feels beautifully genuine. What's interesting is how different this approach is from what we often see from other celebrities during the holiday season. Some go all out with multiple trees, professional decorators, and elaborate themes that probably cost more than the average person's annual salary. There's nothing wrong with that if it makes them happy, but it does create this distance between the celebrity and their audience. Selena and Benny are doing the opposite. They're showing us that even with all the success and money, their idea of a perfect Christmas is remarkably similar to what most of us would want. The rotating Christmas tree is honestly such a fun detail. It's special enough to be memorable, but not so extravagant that it feels out of reach for regular people. You can imagine them standing back to admire their work as the tree slowly turns, showing off all the ornaments they carefully place together. Maybe they have ornaments that mean something special to them, or maybe they picked out new ones together for their first Christmas as a married couple. Either way, it's those little details that make holiday memories stick with you for years to come. Their relationship has been such a joy to watch unfold, especially for people who have followed Selena's journey over the years. She's been through public relationships that didn't work out, and she's been incredibly open about her personal struggles and growth. To see her now in a relationship where she looks so happy, so secure, and so loved is genuinely heartwarming. Benny seems to bring out this lighter side of her where she can just be herself without any pressure or pretense, and that's exactly what a healthy relationship should look like. The fact that they're letting fans in on these personal moments shows a level of trust and openness that not all celebrities are comfortable with. They could easily keep their private life completely separate from their public personas, but instead they're choosing to share these sweet glimpses of their happiness. It creates this connection with fans who feel like they're celebrating along with them. When you see two people you admire finding happiness together, it gives you hope for your own relationships and your own journey toward finding the right person. Their approach to the holidays also sends a powerful message about what really matters in life. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with images of luxury and excess, it's refreshing to see someone with Selena's level of fame and fortune choosing simplicity and authenticity instead. She could have a dozen trees in every room of her house if she wanted to, but she doesn't need that to feel happy or fulfilled. What she has is something money can't buy, which is a genuine, loving relationship, and that's worth more than all the decorations in the world. The way social media has reacted to these videos shows how hungry people are for authentic content. Comment sections are filled with people expressing how happy they are for the couple and how much they love seeing this side of their relationship. There's very little negativity, which is rare on the internet, and it speaks to how universally likable they are as a couple. When you put genuine love and happiness out into the world, people respond to it positively because it's something we all understand and value regardless of our own circumstances. What makes their dynamic work so well is that they both seem to be completely themselves around each other. There's no sense that either of them is trying to be someone they're not or playing a role for the cameras. Benny has always been known for his fun-loving, down-to-earth personality, and you can see that he brings that same energy to his relationship with Selena. She in turn seems relaxed and genuinely joyful, which is exactly what you want to see from someone you care about. The holiday season can be tough for a lot of people, especially those who are dealing with loneliness or difficult family situations. Seeing a couple like Selena and Benny sharing their happiness doesn't feel like rubbing it in anyone's face, though. Instead, it feels like a reminder that good things are possible, that healthy relationships exist, and that sometimes the simplest celebrations are the most meaningful. Their videos offer a moment of joy and warmth that people can appreciate even if they're going through their own challenges. One of the most beautiful aspects of their relationship is how they've managed to keep things relatively private while still sharing enough to let fans feel included. They're not posting every single moment of their lives online, but when they do choose to share something, it feels special and intentional. These Christmas videos are a perfect example of that balance. They're giving us a window into their happiness without exploiting it for clicks or attention, and that's a refreshing approach in today's social media landscape. The message about not needing expensive things to create a beautiful home is particularly relevant right now. So many people feel pressure to keep up with trends or to fill their homes with designer pieces, but the truth is that style and comfort don't have a price tag. You can create a warm, inviting space with items from budget stores mixed with a few special pieces, and nobody would be able to tell the difference. It's about having an eye for what works together and creating an environment that feels good to you, not about how much money you spent. When you think about what makes a house feel like a home, it's rarely the expensive furniture or the designer decorations. It's the warmth, the love, the memories made within those walls. It's the feeling you get when you walk through the door after a long day and everything just feels right. That's what Selena and Benny seem to have created for themselves, and that's what comes through in these videos. Their home is clearly a place where they can be themselves, where they can relax, and where they're building a life together. The comparison to other celebrity holiday celebrations is inevitable, but it's not about judging anyone's choices. Different people have different styles and different ways of celebrating, and that's perfectly fine. What matters is that you're doing what feels authentic to you rather than what you think you're supposed to do based on your income level or social status. Selena is showing us that even with all her resources, her perfect Christmas looks pretty similar to what most people would consider ideal, which is comforting in its own way. Their first Christmas as a married couple is obviously special to them, and by sharing it with fans, they're creating a moment that people will remember. Years from now, when people look back at Selena and Benny's relationship, these holiday videos will be part of the story. They'll be the proof that they were happy, that they were in love, and that they chose to celebrate in a way that felt true to who they are as individuals and as a couple. The rotating tree detail keeps coming back because it's just such a fun touch. You can imagine them showing it off to friends and family who come over for holiday visits. Everyone probably gets excited when they see it turn, showing off the decorations from every angle. It's the kind of thing that kids would especially love, and it adds an element of magic to the whole celebration without being over the top or excessive. What we're seeing from Selena and Benny is proof that you don't need to fundamentally change who you are just because your circumstances change. Selena could have easily adopted a completely different lifestyle with her success, but instead she stayed grounded and real. She's surrounding herself with people who love her for who she is, not what she has, and she's building a life that feels authentic rather than performative. That's admirable no matter who you are or what you do for a living. The relationship between Selena and Benny also shows the importance of finding someone who matches your energy and your values. They both seem to prioritize comfort, authenticity, and genuine connection over superficial things, and that compatibility is what makes their relationship work so well. You can't fake that kind of chemistry, and you can't force that kind of comfort with another person. It either exists or it doesn't, and clearly for them, it absolutely exists. As we move through the holiday season and into the new year, their relationship will continue to be something people watch and celebrate. Not because people are nosy or invasive, but because there's something genuinely uplifting about seeing two people who are good together finding happiness. In a world that can feel pretty chaotic and overwhelming, these small moments of joy and love matter. They remind us what we're all working toward and what makes life worth living. The videos they shared will likely inspire other couples to focus on what really matters during the holidays. Instead of stressing about having the perfect decorations or the most impressive setup, maybe more people will focus on spending quality time with the people they love. Maybe they'll realize that creating traditions and memories is more important than creating content or impressing others. That shift in perspective could make the holiday season more enjoyable for a lot of people. Looking at everything Selena and Benny shared, it's clear that they found something really special together. Their first Christmas as a married couple looks exactly how you'd want it to look: peaceful, happy, and filled with love. The fact that they're choosing to decorate together and create these memories side by side shows that they're building a partnership that goes beyond just being in a relationship. They're becoming a team, a unit, a family. The way Benny looks at Selena in these videos will probably become one of those iconic relationship moments that people reference for years to come. It's that pure, that genuine, that it transcends just being a cute moment between two celebrities. It becomes something universal that everyone can relate to because we've all either experienced that kind of love or we hope to experience it someday. That's the power of authentic emotion captured on camera. Their Christmas celebration is a beautiful reminder that happiness is not about having everything, it's about appreciating what you have and who you have it with. Selena and Benny clearly have each other, and that's making all the difference in their lives right now. The joy they're experiencing is radiating out through these videos and touching everyone who watches them. That kind of positive energy is exactly what the world needs more of, especially during the holiday season. As we watch them navigate their first year of marriage and share these little glimpses into their life together, we're reminded that love doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the best relationships are the ones where everything just feels easy, where you can be yourself completely, and where happiness comes from the simple act of being together. That's what Selena and Benny have, and that's what makes their story so special and worth celebrating. If you enjoyed hearing about Selena and Benny's beautiful Christmas celebration, and you want to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news and heartwarming stories, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We're here bringing you fresh content every single day, keeping you in the loop on everything happening in pop culture. Hit that subscribe button and join our community because there's so much more to talk about and you won't want to miss a single update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in TH.